I am called, and mi nombre es my name is. However, and you're like, well, I'm obviously going to say que es tu nombre and mi nombre es, because that's how I talk. But I want to point out that is not the most common way in Spanish, which is why I want to go ahead and put an asterisk by this and this. Well, that one too. Okay? Those are the more popular ways of saying, what's your name? That's what I want you guys to know for sure. The other is kind of bonus. All right? Okay. So another thing that we're going to want to know how to say is just, how are you? All right? How are you? So let's go ahead and start that one up here. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? How are you? And there's a word that we have in this phrase, that we had earlier. What is it?
Como.
Como, okay?
How.
Como and como. So what does como mean?
How.
How, okay? So, good job. You guys are sleuthing, love that. And so you go, oh, I know how to say how now. So you can use that, pull that word out of these phrases, out of these phrases, and use it in another phrase, okay? So if someone says something to you and you don't understand, you say, como? How? Like, what are you talking about, okay? So you can use that as a standalone, or as we build our vocabulario, you can put it in with something else, all right? All right, so how are you? And let's respond. Let's say you're having an awesome day. You're going to say what?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, okay? Muy bien. And I'll go ahead and just put bien and with muy up here in parentheses. Because sometimes you're not doing super awesome. You're just kind of bien, okay? So you're going to just say bien. But you can be muy bien, which would be very good. Or very well is how you say it properly, okay? I'm doing well. That's how you're literally supposed to say it in English. Okay, so muy bien. So what about you're not doing so great? Things are not going well. You guys know? Mal. Muy bien. All right, mal, or again, muy mal. Like muy mal is kind of like your dog died. It's that kind of day. Things are not going well. So you'd say very, very bad, or very badly, or poorly. Okay, very poorly. Things are going very poorly for me. We don't talk like that, but that is correct English. Okay, all right, what about your day? Is like not great, not bad. Do you know?
Más o menos.
Okay, más o menos is one way to say it. The way we're going to learn is así, así. Okay? Así, así is so-so. And that's kind of a fun one. This is what it looks like. Así, así. And that equals so-so. Oh, things are going so-so. No, so-so. Así, así. All right? Así, así. Okay, couple things to add to this. First of all, there's actually another way to say, how are you? And it's even a little more informal. It's kind of more like, what's up? All right? And that is, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? All right? So go ahead and write that one in. ¿Qué tal? It's kind of like, what's happening? Or what's up? How's it going? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? All right. And then another little phrase, a little phrase that I want to throw in there is if you're talking to someone, hey, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Bien. You probably want to reciprocate and ask them how they're doing. They were so kind to ask you how you're doing. And Catherine, you're like, all right, I want to be nice too. She's not going to be the only nice one around here. I can be nice. All right. You're just going to say y tú. All right? So let me put that up here. Y tú. And usually with question marks. And you. Like, how are you doing? All right? Y tú. And quick, let's take a pause and look at these two words next to each other. We've got this word that's two with an accento, and this word that's two without an accento. What's this one mean?
It's formal.
Your, okay? Two without an accent means your. And then two with an accent means you, okay? Means you, okay? I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people will either forget the accent or add an accent, and what you're doing is you're literally making it a different word, all right? You don't want to do that. You want to keep it meaning what it means, okay? Okay, moving on. So you just met someone. You're like, oh, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Pepe. Nice to meet you. How do you say nice to meet you? Here's how you say it. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. All right. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Now I will say, mucho gusto literally doesn't mean nice to meet you. That's like just the translation. Mucho means much. Gusto is kind of like pleasure or like. Okay, so you're basically saying much like, much pleasure. Okay, okay, that's weird. But the translation is, it's nice to meet you. Okay, now I'm actually going to show you another way to say literally it's a pleasure, and that's es un placer. All right, so write that one. Es un placer. It's a pleasure. Es un placer. And then this one, probably my favorite, my favorito. When meeting someone, it is not uncommon, it's quite typical to tell them that you are enchanted. All right? That's a little much in English, right? But what you'd say is encantado. Okay? Encantado. I'm enchanted to meet you. If you said that to someone, I think they'd be like, whoa, you're a little extra, right? They think that's a little much, okay? But in Spanish, that's very normal. Encantado. Or if you're a girl, encantada. I'm enchanted. All right. Encantada. Encantada. Okay, few more. Almost finished. So say that, salud. So say that you've gone through a lot of this stuff and then someone says that they are enchanted to meet you. You could say thanks, which is? Gracias. Just about everyone knows that, but we're going to officially put it on our list. Gracias. Thanks or thank you. Okay? And then you, being the polite person that you are, you say you're welcome.
De nada.
De nada. Okay? De nada. You're welcome. And there's actually a few other ways to say that, okay? And we're going to have those on our list. You know one of the ways, Jackson? Por nada. Okay, muy bien. Por nada. Same thing. And then there's one other one. Any ideas? No hay de qué. Okay? No hay de qué. That's basically like, it's no big deal. Okay? And I'll write that one on here too. No hay de qué. No hay de qué. Same thing. You're welcome. That's kind of what it's saying. No hay de qué. All right. We need to learn one more thing. We're running out of room though.
Right.
Where should I squeeze it? You think right here?
Yeah.
The right side.
This is kind
Right,
of
far right
testing.
side.
This is testing my height though.
Far
You think
right
this is
bottom.
good? Okay.
If I write bottom.
No,
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I thought so. Okay. Last part. Actually, you guys probably know this. Good morning.
Buenos
Buenos dias. Okay. but it's got to be official going on our list. Buenos dias. I do want to point out spelling. So write it down and then I'll talk about it for a second. We'll pause to talk. Okay, buenos dias. Dias is one of those fuller words, okay? It's a tricky one because dia ends in an A, so you're thinking, oh, it's going to be feminine, right? Remember how we talked about all words are either feminine, masculine. Typically, if they end in an O, it's masculine. If it ends in an A, it's feminine, okay? And we've got a rule breaker right off the bat, okay? And we're like, really? Already? Yes. Okay, so dias, even though it's ending in an A, is actually masculine, which is why it's buenos dias, okay?
Oh.
So they don't match like they should, but they actually do because dia is el dia. It's a masculine word. Okay, so let's go through the rest of them though. Good afternoon is buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon.
And then buenas noches.
And then buenas noches. Also with an AS, buenas. And that's good night.
What is nachos?
And it's not nachos, and it's not nachos. Noches. Okay, but I just want to point out that these are a little tricky because the one that you think is going to be buenas isn't. It's the other two, okay? Buenas tardes, buenas noches. All right, so don't let those fool you because whenever we write those on our tests, I'll be looking and I'll be like, did Pepe get it or not? Pepe did not get it. Pepe. No, I have confidence you're going to get it. Okay, any preguntas about any of these cosas that are on the pizarra that we're talking about? Let me make sure we got them all. Okay, I think we got them all, but we have a pregunta. Sí.
So why is de nada not tu nada? I mean,
Not.
Yeah.
Why is it not tu nada?
Yeah.
Okay, so what de nada literally is saying, okay, do you remember what de means? It was on our little words list last week. Of and from, muy bien. Okay, so of and from being the day, nada means nothing. Okay, nada means nothing. You're literally saying of nothing, or it's nothing. Okay, so literally what you're saying, it's nothing. It's no big deal. No biggie. That's what you're saying. Okay? So our translation though, in the States, usually we say you're welcome. But what they're literally saying is, it's nothing, no big deal. Give me back later, you know, that kind of thing.